So today is going to be a little bit different for you, but it's pretty normal for me. We typically try to show you all the fun things of missions, and I think almost anywhere you go to look for mission stuff, they show you all the fun and the adventure. And that's what people want to see. They ask you, what's going on in the Amazon? What is it like in the Amazon? What is it like to climb the mountains? Or what is the culture like? And all those things are fun and important. But the reality of missions, for us at least, is a majority of our time is passed in an office, sitting behind a computer, looking at books, reading and studying. So that's what you're going to see me doing today. A few things I'm working on today specifically are I'm doing a plan for discipleship. Discipleship is a huge part of our ministry. Honestly, I don't believe in effective ministry apart from discipleship or some type of connection to discipleship. It's just the end game. That's what Jesus told us to do, is to make disciples. And while not exciting to everybody, that's exactly what Jesus told us to do. So that's what we do. That's a huge focus of our ministry. That's what we've done, pretty much always done, is disciple people and spend time with people, and just breaking bread and pouring into them with the word and just life advice and different things like that. But the goal is that we become a stronger church and that people get to know Jesus more. So working on a specific discipleship plan. We disciple a lot of people. We've discipled a lot of people. But just getting a plan down, like in a process. How do we do this? How does it work for us? And how does that look biblically for us too? Are we doing it the right way? So a 1, 2, 3, 4 step, a step that can be a process that can be repeated. And so that's what I've been working on for a long time, and that's what I'm going to keep working on today. Also, we're working on like a guide. Me and Rudy are doing it together. It's like a guide for a new believer. I think a lot of times people come to Christ, or you can't trick anybody into becoming a Christian or becoming a believer. And I think a lot of times that's what we kind of do. Maybe not on purpose, but we want it so bad that we trick them into becoming. So we're writing a guide that, what is it? Like a very simple, basic for the new believer or aspiring believer of what does it mean to be a Christian? What does worship really mean? What is it, music, or is it whatever? And so we're writing that just writing out the different parts of it, or different questions that a new believer or an aspiring believer would have. Just to lay out all the things, because it does cost you something. It is free because we didn't do anything to deserve it. We can't do anything to deserve it, but it does cost you everything that you love, as far as yourself, your flesh, and all your fleshly ambitions and everything. It can cost you your life. And so working on that too. And also I'm going to start training a couple guys in basketball when we go to Trinidad. I'm going to start training them just outside of the ministry time, which is still ministry time. And so I want to work on a plan for basketball training as well. I'm still doing that also with the plan of discipleship as the end game for the basketball plan. So everything that we do is aimed at and focused on discipleship. So yeah, for us, we do missions because we love people, but because we love people, we share the gospel with them. I don't think that I can honestly look you in the face and say that I love you and never tell you about Jesus or anything of the sorts. And so yeah, everything we do is motivated by the gospel and is pushed by discipleship. So as boring as it is, this is where everything starts for us. This is where everything is, right here in the office, working on different programs and different papers, just getting things right, getting things even down to the smallest detail of how are we going to do this? What is the process? It needs to be a repeatable process. And so just working and getting everything down, studying the word so that we can disciple correctly and we're not just giving good advice. I don't look like Oprah, so I don't do that. Like Dr. Phil and all that, they can have that. Most of my advice, all of our advice is based on the word. Most of it is just scripture, really, we're giving the people. And because the gospel is what really changes lives for eternity, and that's the goal that they want to get to. That's what we're shooting for. So a lot of time in the word, a lot of time studying, going through concordances and word studies and things of that nature. So here we go.